So, how's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. I have an interesting coffee and a card. So, I hope you have something hot or cold or yummy or whatever you want, water maybe, in your cup this morning. I'm going to be making a very, very quick card. And then I'm going to be showing you lots of samples made with this suite. All right, let's get started on the video. I have the dies for, this is the Spooky Halloween stamp set. Let me hold this up. And I love this set because it's just adorable. It's not spooky at all, even though it's called Spooky Halloween. I love how bold and the fun font that they used on all the sentiments. I especially love no tricks, all treats. Don't worry, eat sweets. I love that. I think that makes a good outside and inside of a card. I know a lot of people do not make Halloween cards, but stay tuned because I'm going to show you some today, as well as some 3D items. Okay, and here we have the dies, so you can see that it cuts out bats, the broom, the animals. It also makes a cute little tag and a fence, but what I love the most is this haunted house. I love this house. It's so fun and detailed, and if you watched last week's Step It Up Stamping, I actually used the die on the Queen Bee card, so I loved it. All right, so we're doing kind of a different card today. It's very, very simple. And because I have like 5 other things to show you, I've done a lot in advance. So we've got a basic black cardstock here. And it's, I guess you would call this a fun fold. I really don't call it a fun fold, but I know some people would. So we just have this front flap, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that flap. And then I am going to glue on a 1/4 sheet of gray granite. I love gray granite. It is one of my favorite colors for neutral, that and basic beige. I know it's really hard to see the black on black, so hang with me. Here we go. In fact, I have to lift it up to put it in. Okay, so there we have the flap, right? And then I'm going to put on the designer paper, and I decided to use the Beautiful Gallery designer paper because I just wanted it to look like a cloudy night. So I did not use the paper on this card, the Spooky Sweet paper. So this is Beautiful Gallery. I've gotten so much. You know what? Nope, I don't have anything close enough for me to do that. I was going to put a piece of white paper behind this, but I don't have enough. Okay, so there we go. Get the border all the way around. Okay, so there's the base of your card. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on the fence, and there is a right and a wrong side. So that's the wrong side. That's the wrong side. Actually, that's the right side. Hold on. I know this one's the wrong side. Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my silicone craft mat, which I desperately need to clean off. I haven't done that. And I'm just going to put some glue on here. Rather than doing a bunch of little things of glue, I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to lay the one end of the fence here. I'm going to do it all the way to the end so it goes on to the black. Can you guys see? I think I'm going to have to get this out of the way to make it so you can see. All right. And I just want to put it down at the bottom. Then I'm going to bring the other fence in. So I die cut this image twice. And I'm just going to put this over here. And you're probably going, well, Barb, that looks stupid. But guess what? I'm going to put the kitty right in the center, so it's not going to matter at all. I'm going to cover that up, okay? And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Lemon Lolly ink. I don't want to lose those bats, and I'm really afraid I'm going to. And I am going to just put little speckles. They're really not speckles, but I just want to add a little bit of background to I normally would stamp this off the Lemon Lolly cardstock, but I can't find a piece of just scrap paper nearby. And I want it fairly dark. Lemon Lolly is just such a light color, so I don't know if you guys could see that. And if you have a Versamark ink pad, you could do that instead. Okay, so I want to be careful because I did just ink it. That looks pretty good. Okay. And this is a fairly large stamp. And I am just going to stamp Happy Halloween. Because I just re-inked this, I'm going to let it sit for a minute. There we go. Perfect. And I just want to adhere this to the top flap. So I only want to put glue from probably about here up. So I'm going to draw my line so I don't screw it up. Okay. I hope that didn't smear because that ink pad was really, really wet. And I just want like the lower quarter of this. And I could do it that way. I could do it at an angle. Let's do it at an angle just because. Make sure there's no glue. There's not. Shoo. Because otherwise I would accidentally glue my card shut. That would not be good. And then I'm going to try to find all three. Look at these bats. Can you see all the stitching on there? Aren't they cool? Okay, 1 bat, 2 bat, and 3 bat. I'm going to put them on here so you could see them, hopefully. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put little drops of glue. You could do dimensionals, but I really didn't want to. I could have used my sponge too, and I probably should have, because this isn't very big. But I'm just going to do little drops of glue, just enough to hold it on. There we go. That's good. And I die cut 3 of these. And I'm going to put, let's do 1 here. And let's do, let's not do that. Let's do another one up here. Remember, I like to do things in thirds. Okay, look at how this ink is kind of spreading. It's because there was too much ink on the ink pad. But it's okay. And let's do 1 here. No, let's move it over. How about right there? All right, there we go. So we have our 3 bats. We have our fence. We have our Happy Halloween. So I have already stamped, die cut, and colored in the kitty. And I don't know if you could see, but she's got Wink of Stella on here. Can you see it right here? So I went ahead and already did that because honestly, I have a lot to show you today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, let me just be safe here. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there. And then I want to put her broom because, you know, she is a witch kitty. All right, now let's bring out, okay, somewhere in here, I have Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, right here. Okay, please tell me somebody else does that. Duh. And I am just going to put my Stampin' Dimensionals on here. The big ones. Then you get to watch me, which I know is so fun. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is I want her hat to really stick up. So I'm going to take 2, and I'll show you why in a minute. I'm going to take 2 of the mini glue dots so that it stands up higher than everything else. Okay? And I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to take that off. All right, let me get all these off of here. I've always said that you guys having to watch me remove Stampin' Dimensional liners is like watching paint dry. Boring. So you guys are very gracious because they have to come off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is my kitty, especially her hat. That's why I put double dimensionals on there. If I was smart, I would probably put 3, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to stick with 2. And I'm going to put her on here so she covers up this. Let me open this up. And her hat is going to be what holds down. And when you put this in, you have to be careful. I kind of roll this up and put it right underneath. Ooh, I put too many dimensionals. Hold on. We will get that fixed. There we go. So be careful while you put your dimensionals so that you can open the flap. That's better if you could do that. But see, so now we have that on there. And we have this gorgeous gray granite that matches the beautiful designer paper. And we are all set to go. All right. So I have a bunch to show you now. And these cards all use the actual Spooky Sweet Sweet, especially the paper. So this particular card, the only thing stamped on it is the sentiment. These two are from the paper. How fun is that? These would be fun cards to do with kids because the paper does all the heavy lifting for you. It's just on a white card base. Isn't that cute? I just love that. And this is the Petunia Pop iridescent ribbon. But look, guys, this is all done for you. So really all you have to do is stamp. I love these scenes that come in the paper. So that's card number 1. Here's card number 2. This is a, they're kind of like labels that come in the paper. So I just layered it on and then chopped it off at the top. And so I could make 2 cards with this easily. The bats are out of the paper. Then we've got this fun cauldron, the broom. It's just so fun. This is the paper too. How fun is this, guys? And this is on Timid Tiger cardstock. And then I just have little, from the gooey cauldron. You can see maybe that I have tons and tons and tons and tons of Wink of Stella on here. And I also embossed the paper, the background of the paper. Now, here's a takeoff on the card that we just did. So I did it a little bit differently this time. Again, colored in with blends. And whew, is that not bright paper? And then don't worry, eat sweets. I just think this is so cute. I love this little puppy monster. I think he's adorable. And all of these cards, I probably should have started by saying this, all of these cards will be on my blog in the month of August. So if you want to learn how to do anything, just keep checking out my blog and I'll be posting them in the month of August. Okay, this is one of my favorites. How cute is this? Oh my gosh, I just think this is so cute. Again, out of the paper, a strip of the paper, another strip of the paper, and then some black baker's twine. Super, super simple, right? I just love it. Just let your kids or your grandkids have at it with the paper and they could make a ton of these things. It's really amazing how much there is. Okay, let's go into the treats. Now, remember this card? Let me find it. Remember this card? This is this. They have different sizes, but there's the Happy Halloween again and the little spider bottle. And then these are, I don't know if you could see, they're iridescent cello bags that are food safe, by the way. They are food safe. I just used packaged candy because it's easier, and then I wouldn't eat it because I can't eat it. So I just went to the local gas station and bought some of these things to fill in here. But the iridescent, I think it loses something on camera, but the iridescent treat bags, they are amazing in real life and such a fast and easy thing for kids to give at school, for teacher gifts, for coworker gifts, for neighbors. I love doing treat bags, and it doesn't get much easier than this, friends. Let's do another one. Again, another treat bag. Now this one I did just take a little bit of candy out of a bag because the bag was too big, so I was lazy. But again, these are food safe, so you can put real food in there. And again, another label. All the work's done for you. The little bear, which actually pops out, and then just stamp the sentiment on the tag. So these all pop out. That's why you could do it with kids, because they don't have to fussy cut it. Some of the things have to be fussy cut, but there's tons of die cuts in here. Okay. They're not really die cuts and they're not stickers. They just punch out. Does that make sense? All right. Now, and I know you guys are going to want the directions for this, so I'll do these on the blog first. This is done with the banner dies and just so easy to do. Add the paper to it, add some candy bars in there. This is substantially big. Oh, good. I have my ruler right here. This is I'm going to say 5 1/8. This is 5 1/8 inches wide. So this is big. You can get a lot of candy in here. This would be great for neighbors, I think, or coworkers. And I love the sentiment and then the little bats on there. It's just so fun. Isn't that fun? Okay. And my last one, and if I have to lift my camera up, I will. This is also done with the banner dies, and I will get a much better picture of this. I'm hoping I can do this. I'm really bad at banners, but this was so simple. Okay, let me look at the screen and see. Yes. Oh, I'm going to move it over this way. Hold on, guys. And I just used black baker's twine. Let me lift up my camera so you can see it. Oh, you still can't see it. Okay, well, you get the idea. And I will take a really, really good picture for the blog post so you can see how I did this. But guys, just die cut the letters. We have this wonderful new alphabet die that I used. And then you just punch out these elements. They just, punch out of the designer paper. All of them here, actually. And I want to make sure you see this one. Let me bring this down because it's in the sun. And I want you to be able to see how adorable the end one is. Isn't that cute? That would be a cute tag or goodie bag too. So very, very easy to do. Trust me, if I can do this, you can do this. So that is the banner. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I just wanted to show you that with just the Spooky Sweet paper, how much you can do. I loved it. I absolutely loved playing with it. It was so fast and easy. And I know a lot of you don't like Halloween, but if you have grandkids that have a party in their classroom, do they even do Halloween? I don't think they do Halloween in classrooms anymore, actually. But it's just so fun. Just so fun. So remember to check out my blog for the whole month of August. It's bzbstamper.com because I will be putting all the directions for these on my blog. I just didn't have time to do a whole bunch of tutorials right now. I'm glad you liked the banner. And you could tell, or you should be able to tell, that you're going to be seeing a lot of banners. We'll do one for Thanksgiving. We'll do one for Christmas. We'll do one for Valentine's Day because those banner dies and that huge alphabet just make it so easy to do a lot of banners. So, you'll be seeing those. So, okay, my friends, I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. If not, I will see you sometime soon. Definitely next Wednesday. Talk to you later. Bye.